Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Broke TV 123. I'm your host, Rome. Today we're doing a yard sale. We have dollar stuff and we have vintage stuff, which is not a dollar, obviously. so, uh, so let me show you what we got. I've got a whole tote of books here, $1 a piece, or probably cheaper than that. All kinds of little knickknacks. Have this is vintage magazines, hot rods, board impact, whatever. I also have vintage hot rod magazines. Vintage hot rod magazines run about $5 each, or I do bulk deal. The regular ones, all these, $1 a piece. Let's see what else we got. Knickknacks. Believe it or not, these big picture frame pictures here are only $1. Very nice. There's a mystery box right there. Who knows what's in that? A bunch of curtains here. I believe that's like $5 for all those curtains. Very nice. Got another tote here with some frame stuff in it, some lamps. Mind you, all this is $1. All this in here is $1. Picture frames. Tons of picture frames. $1. Candles, some purses. Ladies, we got purses. Look at this, look. Got a whole tote of baskets. And there's all kinds of stuff in here. Look, here's one of those, whatever that thing is. Not a waffle maker, but it's the other thing. Moving on, we got some wooden stuff. Looks like, shelving. Look, there's a freaking cuckoo clock in there. Look at that. $1. There's a electric ice cream maker. I don't even think that's even been used. Here we got this like pillow, doily, fabric, blankets, stuff like that. $1 each. We got some paint stuff or something like that. Anyway, got jewelry, costume jewelry. No, I don't have any gold or silver, so don't ask. It would not be out here for $1. So yeah, really cheap, really cheap. So moving on over here, let's walk around here. So right here we have Christmas stuff. Yes, Christmas. $1 a piece. Like this whole bowl right here, this stuff right here, that whole thing's $1. More books. Check out the old Guinness Book of World Records. So we got other stuff here. Creepy doll. Clothing. Like I said, dollar stuff, man. We do bulk deals. Jump on your Christmas stuff, man. Get it now while it's cheap. Isn't that cool? Little ladybug. That's neat. And then we got more stuff here. That's Iris. Iris, what are you doing? What are you doing? You leave those birds alone. Got a clock. I don't know if that clock works or not, but anyway. We got that. Alright. So that's like the whole dollar aisle there. Okay. So then we're gonna move on to vintage stuff. Check us out. Star Wars. I sell this separately or in bulk. Doesn't matter. Whatever. A lot of vintage toys, a lot of vintage comics. My oldest comic is a 1962 right here. My comics today, they are $5 a piece. I don't care if they're worth more than that. $5 a piece. I have Superman related, I got Marvel, I got DC, and then other stuff, like kind of weird stuff like this. I also have my own little private $20 collection here. All these are $20 a piece. Really cool, man. Yeah. If that were vintage, it'd be worth $300. I mean, if it were, excuse me, if it were mint condition, I meant to say. Sorry. Anyway, Popeye, Snuffy Smith, Futurama. I've got all 3 variations of Action Comics. Think about that. And then Spider-Man. Yeah. Pretty cool. Moving on, we got figures. All original from the 80s. Mask. You have Eagle something. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. A couple Star Wars. This one right here is particular though. I'm waiting for the right buyer for that. That's a Cobra Kai Jerry. Yeah, and he works. You got Sega Dreamcast. Comes with these 2 booklets here. Also have the Digest DC Comics. You can see they're only as big as your hand. Man, I got fat fingers. Then we got a little cool little BB buck rifle. Excuse me. That thing is only 20 bucks. I'm thinking about keeping it for myself though. Original Legos from the yes, I still have them. My original Legos, whole collection, my private collection. You know, minifigs. Anyway, that whole collection there, that's $2 grand. I know, right? But it's original. So this is another. This has probably got like maybe 15-20 sets in it, maybe. There's about 60 figures. I will break it up, but I can't break up the other one. Anyway, moving on. Got a cool little truck here. Just bigger than my foot. And also the cool fire truck. I do 40 bucks a piece on those. I also still have the 90s NASCAR, Hot Wheel, and Matchbox. I've got probably 5 totes of that stuff. Really cool. All still packaged. I've got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons trading cards. I even have the complete series of Garbage Pail Kids ×2. And I have Star Wars. Sorry. Yeah. Think about that. I got some cool stuff. Cool vintage stuff, man. Vintage Hot Wheels. All these. And yes, I do have Redline. Vintage Train. That's probably from between 1930 and 1940. Got G.I. Joes. G.I. Joes are going quick. Have Transformers and GoBots. Micro Machines, all this Micro Machine stuff. There's about 100 Micro Machines in there. Vintage clothes. Lots of vintage clothes. People were asking me about vintage clothes, so I went digging. Found some original stuff from, back in the day. Here at the house, actually. More toys. Vintage Nutcracker. Never been out of the box. How about that? More toys, cars and whatnot. More vintage clothes. More. We got, let's see, I got some floodlights. I've got a lot of them. These usually run for over $100. I sell them $20 a piece. That's it, $20 a piece today. Better jump on that. Wrangler sign, that's $100 for that Wrangler sign, or best offer. Got a little pouch there. Nice Basecamp duffel bag. This thing went for like $135 brand new. I sold 40 bucks today. So you got that's a book bag. I mean, not a book bag. That's a sleeping bag. Army sleeping bag. I've got these nice purses here, brand new. They usually run about $40 to $100. And so I'm selling those for 20 bucks a piece. All right, got some old hats, old beach nut, beach nut hat. That's funny. We got let's see, oh, Levi Garrett. Very cool. Got a cool motorcycle helmet, 40 bucks. The whole thing lifts up and everything. I've got these old oil lamps. Really don't know. I need to look up those, see how much they're worth. And then last but not least, well, hang on. We got I got a little space heater here, really nice. And then I've got a skill saw here. And then last but not least, I got skim board and some boogie boards. So anyway, y'all see anything you like, just let me know. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.